All right, y'all. So I'm making this video to inform you on some groundbreaking material that I have discovered. Okay, I'm talking life-changing stuff. Okay, stuff that it's gonna change your trading career forever. Just game-changing. Now I'm gonna need you to get a notepad out, and I'm gonna need you to pay attention because I'm probably gonna have to remove this video pretty soon. It's just, I mean, the content that I'm about to give you is just, it's too potent. Let me just say that it's too potent. Okay. So what is this secret strategy that is gonna just change your trading career, and it's gonna elevate you to new heights? What is it? This is the concept, okay? So pay attention. It's called risk management. Okay? Traders are out here risking 4 to 5% of their total overall capital on a trade. When I say 4 to 5%, I mean on a single trade, they lose 4 to 5% of their overall capital. Okay. If you're doing that, you're gambling. Just know that you are gambling. Just simple as that. Okay. Because I don't care how good your strategy is. Don't care how good it is. You're gonna have drawdowns. You're gonna have little losing streaks, okay? And if you're losing 5% of your overall capital on a single trade, it just takes for one little losing streak to wipe you out. Just one little losing streak, that's all it takes, and you're done, just like that, okay? So what do I recommend? You should never, and I mean never, lose more than 2% of your overall capital on a single trade. Okay? And 2% is aggressive. That's aggressive. 2% of your total overall capital. That is for more experienced traders. If you're a beginner listening to this, if you're a beginner, I would stay away from 2% for now. And I would stick with 0.5% of your overall capital. Okay? I know you're thinking 0.5%, how am I going to grow my account with that? Trust me, if you're patient, you compound your capital, it adds up, okay? It adds up, I promise you. You just got to be patient. Because, I mean, risking over 5%, over 4%, I mean, that's just crazy. It's just crazy, and I promise you, you won't last if you do that. You might get a nice run. You might catch a hot market where you grow your account substantially, risking that much, but you're going to give it right back when the market conditions changes, and your strategy isn't as hot as it is at the moment. You're going to give it all back. I promise you. So your risk management is the one thing that has to be on point. We all got different strategies. We all got different ways of doing things. But one thing all good traders have in common is they have solid risk management. Okay? They protect their capital. They're not gunslingers. They know how to protect their capital. All right? So I really just wanted to make a quick video on that because everybody stops trading the same way. They lose money. They get discouraged. You don't stop trading because you made too much money, right? Everybody leaves the markets because they lose their money. They give up. They get discouraged. All right. That can be avoided if you simply manage your risk. Okay. You got to be able to survive. All right. Because here's the truth. If you haven't been trading 3 to 4 years, at least 3 to 4 years, you don't know shit. Okay, literally you're clueless at that point. You're simply in, how do I say this? You're in survival stages. All right. You need to focus on finding a strategy that suits you, protecting your capital, just surviving. All right. Not blowing up your account. All right. And how do you do that? You do it by trading small. You do it by risking, like I said, a good number is 0.5% of your overall capital. That's a good number. If that's too much for you, it may be, then lower it. Lower it to the point where you're comfortable. All right. Then once you build a cushion, you can slowly start to scale up. Once you kind of build a cushion for yourself, risking that 0.5%, then maybe you could bump it up to 1% if you're comfortable doing so. Only if you're comfortable. And then once you get a lot of years of experience under your belt, 2%, I wouldn't go any higher than 2%. I don't go any higher than 2% either. All right. I've been doing this for a while now, and I don't risk more than 2% of my overall capital on any single trade. All right. So it's just a problem that I see. Beginners, they risk way too much money, and I know why. They're really just trying to rush the process. They have small accounts that they want to churn quickly, but I promise you that's a recipe for disaster, especially in this market. Depending on what you're trading, it's just in a slow market trying to do that, you're just going to get destroyed. Okay. In a hot market, you can get away with a lot of bad habits, but the second it switches and your strategy isn't as effective anymore, you're going to get destroyed. You're going to get back all your gains and you're going to go bust. All right. All good traders have one thing in common. They're excellent excellent at risk management. Okay. Hot market, slow market, don't matter. They know how to manage risk. So that is a must. Beginners, I'll say this again. I want to get it through your head. I wouldn't lose any more than 0.5% of your total overall capital starting off. Get that experience. And really, if you're not, you should really be paper trading first before you even get to that point. You should paper trade, prove you can be consistent paper trading first. And then once you can prove that you have the consistency over there, you can go to live capital, risking 0.5%, build a cushion risking 0.5%. And then once you're comfortable, you got that cushion built, go to 1%. Okay. Do that for a long time, build an even bigger cushion, go to 2%. Okay. And like I said, I wouldn't go higher than 2%. It's not necessary. And I just wouldn't do it. 2% is the highest I would go. Once you get that experience, once you're comfortable with your strategy, you've been consistent for a long time. Because like I said just a second ago, you're going to have drawdowns, okay? Whenever it's hot and you're taking win after win after win, you're on top of the world, you don't think about that, but the market's going to change. Your strategy, you're going to take some losses. You're going to take a string of losses sometimes, and you got to be able to survive that. Okay, that's part of it. Beginners come into this thinking that it's going to be a linear progress. It's going to be linear. Their progress is going to be linear, and you're in for a rude awakening. All right, it's a rocky ride. Okay. So yep, I just wanted to make this video and share that with you, and hopefully it was able to be of use.